how does parenting affect this? Like, for example, my parents were very strict with me when it came to work ethic. They
Mhm.
always made sure I was super early to any job, and they always told me to go above and beyond to make sure I did a good job. So, what kind of role does parenting have in all of this? Do you think that's part of the issue, or is it deeper than that?
Oh, 100%. Like my parents were new immigrants to Canada and well, back in the 70s. And, my mom waitressed and my dad washed dishes and they worked hard to give us a good life. And they were an example of hard work. So my brother and I learned from them to work hard. Um, and I think parents these days, and we see that a lot with newer generations. My husband's a teacher, and parents enable their kids, and they try and baby them and do everything for them. So when these kids go into the workplace, they have a different value system than you and I might, because we grew up kind of in a different environment. Not everyone, like obviously we can't make blanket statements, but I think parents encouraging their kids to work hard and being examples of hard work, I think makes a huge difference. But I think for a lot of people, and I'll go back to my point about the working from home and the pandemic and the impact it had on people's work. Uh, if there's no value added to putting in more effort than what's required, uh, sure, work really hard to get a promotion and to show that uh, you want that, and that you're doing well and you're learning and you're growing. But if the organization doesn't recognize it or appreciate it, then why should you do it? So I think there's no one answer to this question, because it really depends on your goals, and it depends on the organization you're working for, and your life. On another parenting thing, I mean, work life balance when you're a parent is huge, because you have so many other priorities in your life. So for these a lot of people, you need to have that balance, and quitting kind of helps you achieve that in a certain way, especially if your organization isn't as understanding.